guys, this is Lauren from London Gypsies and Travellers. I'm a community development worker here, and today I'm just going to create a little video showing you guys how to use Zoom. Zoom is a video conferencing application that allows us to connect online with video and audio. It's been really useful for us during COVID, where we haven't been able to have meetings in person, and it's really important for meetings with councils or meetings around residence issues, campaigning about gypsy and traveller rights. It's been really important for us, and we want to share that knowledge and skills with you guys. So I'm making this little video to show you how to use it. Now, I know that some people might not have a laptop, so I'm going to be making another video about how to use it on your phone. But today, the main thing is that you will need an email address in order to be able to join Zoom, and you will need an internet connection. So once you have an internet connection and email set up, then you go to your Google browser. So any internet browser will do. It could be Internet Explorer or Google, and just type into Google Zoom. Press search and zoom.us should come up. Press on that and you should have the option to sign up. Sign up for free, this little orange button. Click that. And then you can put in your date of birth. This isn't to store, this is just for them to know that you're a real person and for security. So I pop that in and I press continue. And then you just put in that email address that I mentioned. So for me, I'm going to put in my work email address and click sign up. So once that's done, it will send you an email with a link which allows you to confirm. So you go to your emails, go to the first email there, and it should give you this option to activate your account. When you press that, it should bring up the internet again, and it will give you a bunch of options so that you can sort of set up your account. So I'm not signing up on behalf of a school. And I can put in my details. You have to choose a password. Now, the password has to be 8 characters long, include some numbers and some letters, and includes both uppercase and lowercase letters. Press continue once you've done that, and you can just skip this thing here. I'm not a robot, and skip this step. Okay, so that means I've got my Zoom account set up, and in the future you can either go to the meetings that people have sent you using this, or you can set up your own meetings. So on top of having to set up an account, what you will need to do in order for you to be able to use Zoom is to download the Zoom app. So in order to download the application, I would go to the bottom of the page, and you can see this bit saying download. I'd download Zoom client for meetings. Download there, and you should see it downloading in the corner. Once it's downloaded, you can click on it and it should ask you to install. So you just click continue, install, and sometimes you have to put in a password in order to change things on your computer, so that's what I have to do. Put in the wrong password, typical. And just wait for that to download. Okay, so that should mean that you've got Zoom. So it should come up saying join a meeting or sign in. And so you would sign in using that login details that you created before. So that's your email address and that password that we just created. You click sign in, and then you will have the Zoom application up there. So just to explain what's happening here, you've got something called your personal meeting, which basically is not that important for you to use, but it basically allows you to have a kind of meeting room that is set up that you can invite people to join. Then on top of that, you have the home button, which basically allows you to start a new meeting, join someone else's meeting, or see about scheduling a meeting in the future. You can see your contacts, so there'll be people that you've had meetings with before. You can see a chat, so basically other messages from people that have Zoom, and you can see what meetings you might have upcoming and meetings that you will have recorded. So in this situation, when I don't have a meeting to get to, I'll just start my own personal meeting to show you how it looks. So this is the sort of screen you'll have in the beginning. You can unmute yourself, which means that other people can hear you. You can start your video, which means that other people can see you. And then you should be able to see participants, so who else is in the chat. So in this case, it'll be a group of other people here when there's a chat, when you're in a meeting with others. And you have the ability to share your screen, which would be useful if you are trying to show people maybe a document, or show people an email, or a picture. You know, there's lots of things that you could want to show someone. Then you'll have the chat box. Now this allows you to type messages, so in situations like meetings where other people are speaking and you don't want to interrupt them but you want to tell them something, you would type it in here and then press send. Or you can share files, so you can send a picture, a document, things like that, using this option. And it's really useful if we are doing meetings or trainings or types of events where people want to share sort of notes or kind of information that is written down. Okay, and then the other option that's really important to know about is for when you are in a meeting, you have the ability to raise your hand. Now it doesn't come up because there isn't anyone else in the call, so I don't have anyone to raise my hand with, but this normally comes up in the participant box. So when we're in a call in the future, if you want to raise your hand, press participants, and then it should offer you the option of more, and the raise your hand function should be somewhere here. And then remember to lower your hand afterwards, because otherwise you'll just look as though you've got it up the whole time. It's really important when you are using Zoom to remember that other people might be able to see, you know, whatever you have in your background. They may also be able to hear other people talking, so it's just generally good to turn your microphone off when you aren't actually speaking, or you're not intending to speak to everyone in the call. And yeah, that's the majority of things that you would need to know. When you want to end the call, so the meeting's over and you want to leave, just press the red button and then it's end. So you can either leave the meeting or end the meeting for all. So that's how you use this. Now, normally we'll be sending you an invitation to join a Zoom meeting. So here I have a Zoom meeting scheduled for tomorrow with someone else. I would press the link here, and then it will give me the option to open Zoom. Now the meeting is for tomorrow, so it won't start, but that's a simple way for you to access a meeting by just pressing on a link in your emails. Okay, so this is how you use Zoom on your laptop, and I'm going to do another video about how to use it on your phone.